Now, I was going to do a video about the AI generated future, but then this wonderful picture just had to drop. I couldn't help myself. Okay, I just couldn't help myself. I had everything all set up, all my thoughts together, but then this one picture, this one little picture, took priority over everything else I was planning to talk about this week. So here we are. Yes, as you know, already made a video a while back saying that the redundancy chapters are going to be official. They're going to be licensed, published in their own cover and everything. Surprisingly, a lot of people thought this was never going to happen because they felt like the chapters were irrelevant. But I don't think so. Because remember, this is all a setup stage, for the true sequel to Mushoku Tensei. So I knew it was going to happen. When it got confirmed, I was, of course, delighted. We get more Mushoku Tensei. So not only do we get 26 light novels, which I need to start buying light novels again. I stopped for a while because Seven Seas was acting very effy for some of translations, taking stuff out, poor grammar mistakes, lost grammar mistakes, and just being terrible at their job. So I stopped. But I think I need to go back in it and again and just see how it's like, just as a fan. But anyways, we get the first cover by the Lord Shotaka himself. He has created for us of the redundancy pages. We have 26 volumes of the main story of Mushoku Tensei. That's a lot of volumes to get for a light novel. Now we have, I don't even know how many volumes it's going to be for redundancy, but it's going to be pretty good. Probably 6 to 10. I don't know. It's been years since I read the web novels for redundancy, so I might need to reread them just in case. And it's been a very, very long time. So let's look at this cover. Let's look at this beautiful cover that has been bestowed upon us. It's just so lovely. Okay, now we have spoilers, by the way. I already put spoilers in the video, so if you're still here out there, you have spoilers on the cover. I don't know what to say. But here we have is the first redundancy chapters, including Lucy. Was it Lucy? The first chapters, or was it Norm's marriage? I can't remember, but I think this is what I'm talking about. It's been a while since I read the redundancy chapters, so I can't remember what came first. Was it Norm's marriage, or was it the chapters about Lucy? I don't remember. But yes, this is Lucy. Rudy's first child, the eldest child and oldest daughter of the Grey Rat family. And here you have Selfie, you have the dog Leo, you have Eris in the background. You'll see what she'll be up to during this arc. You have Lilia and Zenith as well, just them doing their stuff. And you have, looks like it is Lucy's first day at school. Her first day at school. You have Selfie extremely excited to see her child out ready for school. You have Leo, just being a dog, being awesome. Just being a dog alone is awesome. And of course, you have Rudy, who looks extremely, extremely concerned. Really concerned. And it's just nice. And of course, you have Eris just being, hey, just do what you want. Eris is like the chill mom who doesn't put too much expectations in you, but if you misbehave, she's the one that's going to bring up the belt and the switch. So there's that. And she's all excited to go to school. But this chapter, I recall, was being very hilarious, seeing how daunting of a father Rudy becomes. And it's something that I always complain about when it comes to other authors who try to copy the formula that is Mushoku Tensei, is where they fail so miserably at this. Even with the epilogues, they fail with how the character should be acting as a father. They really do. But this one, they do it perfectly. Marius is daunting and worrying over his oldest child on their first day of school. And however, Selfie tells him to don't do this. Don't stalk her. Don't go to the school and try to help her. Let her learn on her own and stuff. And I remember it being pretty funny because this is where Selphie yells at Rudius, and she rarely yells at Rudius. And times I remember her doing it is during volume 17 in this volume as well, because Rudius is just misbehaving, because Selphie wants her to be independent. The one thing you haven't noticed about Rudius is that Rudius tries to help people a little too much to the point it's overbearing, and the person that he's helping becomes a little too dependent on Rudius to the point where they have to breathe and stretch out on their own. It's one of the things Rudius never really learns to stop doing, is allowing people to grow on their own. He's always trying to help out of good intent, but the problem is that he's too dependable. So because of that, it's best for him to keep his distance so people can, fail and learn on their own and stuff. But it's not that Rudius wanted to help her, more like he just wanted to watch her first day. That's all he wanted. But the crazy things he had to do just for that to happen is pretty hilarious. Even talking to it with his boss. Who's the boss? I'm not saying, but the boss soon got in on it and stuff. So it was a hilarious chapter. I recalling that very much. And I believe this volume is going to focus not just on Lucy, but also Lucy's perspective afterwards, where Lucy is talking about how she views everyone in the house, where she has her 3 moms, her siblings, she has 2 grandmas, 2 sisters, 2 aunts, but she only has 1 daddy. And then there's even a time where she got punished by Eris because she said something very bad to Lilia that was very offensive. And remember Eris beating her and then forcing her to stay outside for the night and stuff like that. And it was a good perspective. Her understanding, her doing kid things, despite her being smart, she still was very ignorant or oblivious to certain things that were going on around her, such as children, not even adults. But yeah, I remember having good, fun memories about this one. And then there's also the family trip. They go to Melis and stuff like that, which was also amazing. And then, of course, Norm's marriage, which I'm not saying who she marries. I'll just know that that too was kind of funny in the beginning. And then how Rudy just cries. He's supposed to break down crying and stuff. Now, let's just say Norm's marriage is very, very important to the future of the story. Now, as you can already see, man, just for this one image, I'm talking this much about this thing is because I had such fun memories of Redundancy. Because after the heartbreak that was the last chapters in the main series, which was a big heartbreak for me, it was nice seeing the characters just living their lives. Despite everything they went through, it's just nice to see them living their lives, doing the best they can and stuff. Now, what to expect from Redundancy? Don't expect any epic big battles, determine the fate of the world. In fact, everything here is smooth sailing. It's just you see Rias, his family, and his associates living their lives, moving forward, and preparing for the future that is to come, which is the sequel to the series. So it's very important because some Easter eggs will be popping up in the sequel of the series. I believe so. I have to excuse my voice. It's weird lately. I don't know why. So anyways, how I see Rudy is in this perspective, in a way, in Redundancy and forward, after everything in Mushoku Tensei, is I see Rudy in a way like Jiraiya, in a way. He is not the hero of the story. Despite how much skillful and powerful he is not the hero. He is just the one who guides the path to the hero. And so where he doesn't get to see the hero, he did, I'm not saying who, but he did see the hero, but he didn't really guide the hero, but indirectly in a way. I guess you can call his second child the hero. I guess you can call him that and he sets the path up for them to walk and to do what's need to be done into the future. So that too is also very, very interesting and stuff like that. I always respect Jiraiya from Naruto in a way, how he wasn't a hero, but he felt like a hero in his own story, and so did Rudius, in my opinion. He in a way he was a hero to me. He was able to protect his family. Because at the end of the day, it was in a way evolved the core of the world, but at the same time, it was really just for him to protect his family from future forces. Let's put it like that. But yes, redundancy chapters are great. Some I didn't really care much for because they're characters I didn't care much for, but I still read it. But it was interesting, but I just didn't care for the characters themselves because I didn't have much time to really enjoy them. But there, I guess. Not all she has her time to shine. The automaton, the infamous one, the infamous one, the infamous chapter. Oh, this chapter was so spicy that I believe that the author had to delete it for a while. Oh man, that spicy chapter. Jesus. Yeah, we still question that. To this day, we wonder, will that chapter be added to the series? I hope it does, because I believe that an author shouldn't be blocked by their censorship based on people's feelings. People do bad things, make mistakes, or just do bad things, or things you're not supposed to do. But that's the point of Mushoku Tensei. Good people doing bad things. Yeah, I'm getting into that. Okay, I'm video long enough as it is for one image. I'm only saying that because it's going to take a while, but we're going to start seeing more cover pages. We're going to start seeing artwork for it. And when more of it comes out, you bet your willy I'm going to talk about it, baby. If only we could get a Rudius figurine. Is that too much to ask for? A Rudius figurine. Everything would be perfect if I just had a Rudius figurine. I really want one. Or one of Redger or something. These are cool characters, but no, it's always the females. Well, anyway, I'm going to stop before this video goes longer than it already is. Are you excited for Redundancy chapter now that we got ourselves an official cover? It's going to take a while because we gotta publish the mainline series first before we get into that. But that's not even the end of it. After Redundancy, we got Jobless Oblige, we got Old Dragon's Tale, and then of course we got the sequel to the series, baby. So we're gonna have a lot of Mushoku Tensei, even if it's not Mushoku Tensei. It's related to the world. So just look forward to that. So anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox, all Anime. Signing out.